Okay, so how to get this one in the sense? So just go for the Google and search for the Bitstream IO technologies, and you will get a website link here. Click here. Once you click here means you will get a website opened here, bitstreamio.com, or else directly you can go with the bitstreamio.com / tutorial. So you will get a tutorial website here. Okay, so this is the tutorial website. So where we stopped yesterday we have stopped till images, how to set the background image and everything. So now we are going with the table. Why we need a table? So if you just see anything, it is your result. Some almost all people are from what we can say, from the technical background or BCA. How your result is shown? So something the exam results, how the exam results looks. So if you go for the images, so it is in the form of a table. So this is a how the it is looking. So it is a subject name and everything. So this is a table. Wherever you're seeing this table, no, so that is printed on a this paper. But I want to print with a software means, so we are going to be use a table. It might be in a school table, student registration table, or a fees pay table, or receipt table, or everything. So that is, it will come in the a table. Okay, so now if you go for the hotel and they are giving a receipt, no, so that is in the form of a table. Okay, so now we are going to be discuss about a HTML table. How the table structure will be there. Open existing. Okay, so just I will take this one. This is a one table. Okay, so you have a rows and columns, or else here it is a table. How the table it looks? This is the row, this is the column. Column 1, column 2, column 3. This is the row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. Okay, so here we are going to be keep in the header. This is the table data or table cell we can say. So we are going to be developed with using a code here. How is the structure? The table start and end tag, table row and table row and table header, again table row, table data. Okay, let do with the coding. So how to open a code? So just open a folder, and where is your folder? Your folder is somewhere in your directory in the folder here. So just I will type here CMD. This is a one more method to open a code inside your Visual Studio Code. Okay, code space dot enter. So code I am going to be enter. Okay, so now what happens? Close, close. File name is index3.html. Okay, the file name is index3.html. Okay, already index 3 is there. Index4.html. Doc, save it. H2, welcome to. Okay, so table, or you just add a table, HTML table, save it. right click. The first, what is the tag? So table tag. Table. Every tag is having a start and end tag. Next is what? So I need to define a header, right? How? In the form of row. So that's why table row. Table row start tag and end tag. And I need to define a header first. Table header. I want to print the student information, ID or a USN or a roll number, you can say. The next is a next header is a what? Name. USN name and what is this one? Is the name? Not a password. Name and a mobile number. And if you want some more information, you can take it, Lawrence, and we'll take a one more, that is a email. So how to run this one? So this right click, open with the live server. So what it will do? Automatically open with the live server. See, this is how it is printing. The USN, name, mobile number, email. So this is called a table header. How it is printing in the row? We are used a TR. TR means table row. So this is the table tag inside a table row. So then this is a table row start and end inside a, that's why it is showing in the row. Okay. If I not use the table row, how it looks? Still it is printing, but if you use instead of table th, it will print next para. Let's, I will show you here. P, see, it is breaking the line. So that's why we are adding a table row, table h. Save it. We'll go here. So now table row is over. Now we need to display the data, right? Again, I will, what is the form? That row form only. TR, TD, USN will be 101, and next table data will be, name will be something, Virat, and table data, mobile number is something, some random number, okay, or mobile number, and table data, Virat at gmail.com. Okay, so now I will go here, reload. See how it looks now. The USN is 100. Name is Virat. Mobile number is this one. Now I want to display the n number of data, right? So this is a one table row data. So like that. So 102, 103. Rohit. You can change some other number. And Rohit. Shubnam. Mobile. Something like this. Save it. We'll go here. See how it looks. So it will looks like this. Okay, so this is the form of a data. So now if you see, means this is not looking a table, means like it's looking a table, but design is not that much good. So how to do this design? So for this I want to write a style for this one in the header, in the starting tab of header and the tag. So I want to write a style, save it for the table, comma, tr, comma, td, open close brace. I want to set a border. How to set a border? Border 1 pixel, so blue. So we'll add a th also. Now somewhat looking a good earlier there. Just I will remove how it looks. Control it. See, it looks very basic. I will add it. So something, this is the thickness is more, some gap is there inside a row. How to do this one? Border collapse, collapse. Save it, run it. Okay, so now it looks like this. If you want a border thickness more, we'll go here 2 pixel, save it. So now it looks. So I want to text should be align center. See, the everywhere left is there. So I need to align a text center. So text align center, save it. Got it. So this is how it will works. Okay. So any doubt means you can ask me. Okay. So this is the header username. Sorry, user name and all. So this is the table. If you want to write a one project, then you want to display the data means you have to use this technique only. So this is the table tag. It is used in a Netflix also. It is used in a Swiggy Zomato. I will open a Zomato. They are going to be print the data, right? So that is a bill. So Bangalore restaurant, Coimbatore, Chennai, Delhi, Dharmasthala, Dharmashala, something like that. Okay. So this is called a list. See, this is how it is printing. Okay. So this is in the form of either list or a table. So then you have questions, sir. There is a no border and all. Yes, they are. They will hide the border. So for that, so this is the table. This is the basic simple table. We will discuss more on that one. So if you want to copy n time it, so just copy, paste it. Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Save it. Go here. See here. Okay. So this is how it will looks. So this is a one table like that. Now, uh, next we are going with the after the table. Then we are going for the list. What is the list? The list is a set of a group of items, we can say it. So list, where and all we are using. So this is the one list. This is a list item. This is called a list item. Chole bhature, pizza, biryani, thali, momos, dosa, like that. This is the what we can say. Uh, our what we can say the list. So how to do this one? So there are two types of lists are there. I will create here. The first one is the index5.html. We are going to be create a list. Then the document. So it is created. So we are going to be create a list here. So h2 the a list. Save it. One is a ordered list. Then ol start li start OL, LI start. So something called a dosa, idli, so dosa, idli, tea. Save it, right click, open with a live server. So how it is printing order list? Order list means it is going to be counter 1, 2, 3 like that. What is unordered list? So that is a unordered list. What is that one? Unordered list. How it is? That is a UL. UL means unordered list. This LI means the list item. So I want to print the different types of ice cream. Vanilla, strawberry, and black currant. Save it. We'll go to the browser. See, order list is it is printing the order. Unordered list it is going to be printer this icons. So there are other icons are there. We will discuss in the coming session. So where we are using this is also a list and this is also a list. Okay, can we do this one? Yes. We'll go here. I want to do the list same like this. So what I will do, I will right click, inspect, Control X. What I will do for this one, I will print here. What to use, how to add image? Tag is image. Source is what? So this is I have copied this URL from there. Save it, run it. The next is what? Thali. Inspect. We'll go here. Control X and img for image. Source will be this one. Save it and right click, inspect, Control X, img, save it. Okay, so this is the how this is a Zomato list is there. Okay, so just we'll go for or my output. See how it is printing now. It is printing like this. So we need to write a CSS. So we are not concentrating much CSS. Anyhow, I will just show you. Click here. Display. Flex. Flex direction. Wrong. Okay, so let it be. We will do it. So this is how they are going to be displayed. Okay, so I want to print the same thing means. So just right click, do inspect. So how to add a CSS for the same? Copy. There is my CSS. Right click, do inspect. Okay, so you don't need to worry about this one. This is how to display the list because I want to write a more CSS, but again you will get confused. No issues. So this is how you are going to be print the list. unordered list, ordered list. The next is uh, a block and inline. So this is very very important. This is an interview question. What is a block level element and what is an inline element? So just I will take an example from here. After you will type H2 a block level and a inline element. Save it. So block level and a inline element. So how to do this one block level and inline element is a I will show you. So do is a block level element and a span is a inline element. So then this is the two examples are there. So if you see here, see block level element and see block level element, inline element. So almost all two texts are there, but there is a slight difference is there. First we'll go for the theoretical section. A block level element always starts with a new line, and block level element always takes up a full width of the variable. And what, so if you go here, we'll see here what is telling. So block level, it will take a full width of the screen. How? If I click here, see the blue color you're seeing that it is taking a full width of the screen and it is going for the new line. Okay, first we'll see the block level. It is taking a full width of the screen, whereas inline it will not take a full width of the screen. It will take as much as space is required. See, if I mouse over means it is taking a full width, and it is a inline. It is taking as much space is required. And one more condition is what? And a block level element always starts with a new line. So how to check this one? I will add a one more div here. Sorry, div element. Okay, so as per the block level element, it is going to new line. As per the inline element, it is not going for the new line. So as per the block level element, it is taking the entire width of the screen. Well, as per the inline, it is not taking a full width. It is taking as much space is required. So if you go for the example, see here, we are using a block element. So I defined a one more element. It is going for the a new line, but as a span element, so it is displaying here only. Why? So this is a what? Why it is displaying like this? It is displaying because of uh, it is a feature is the same thing. It will not take a entire width of the screen. It is taking a only as much space is required. So when to use the span and when to use the block instance? If you want to in the same row, see, if you want in the same row, you can go for the span uh, inline element, and if you want to go for the block level element, and you have to go for this one block level element. See, this is a one block element, and this is second block element like that. Okay, so we'll discuss later. Okay, in the deeper way, we got to know what is the block level element and what is the inline element, so that is sure for clear. So okay, now what happens? So it is going to be load data like this. Next is what? So we got to know block level element. See, with the intro question, what is this one? Block level element, it is taking the entire width of the screen, whereas the inline element, it is taking as much space is required. And the block level element, it is going for the new line, whereas the inline element, it is taking only as much space is required. So this is the inline element, this is the block level element. So an inline element does not start with a new line. An inline element only takes as much space is necessary. This is the spanners element. So it is not only one word, address is there. These are all the different types of block level element, and this is a what you can say, anchor tag, abbreviation, bold, These are all the inline element. Okay, so this is the interview question. Okay, can you tell me the difference between the block level and okay, block level and inline element? So you have to tell like that block level element. It is taking a always it is start with the new line. It is taking the entire width of the screen. Example is address, article, UL, video, etc., etc. And inline element, an inline element does not start with a new line. An inline element only takes as much space is necessary. This is a span element inside the paragraph. Got it? So these are all the anchor tag abbreviation. These are all the inline elements. So you have to tell like this. Next is the classes. Okay, so this is also very important. What is a HTML class? First, we'll go for a theoretical section. The HTML class attribute is used to specify the class for a HTML element. Yes, how and how, when I will explain in the example. Multiple HTML can share the same class name. Okay, fine. Then use the class attribute. So how to define? So your element name and a class attribute, that class name. Okay. So now what happens? So I will take an example and I will explain how to do it. Index6.html and a doc. So if you want to close other tab, right click, close others. So the h2 uh, the class. See, class means that is not a Java class. It is related to some sort of a CSS. So I will take a some header, heading 1 and a paragraph. I don't want to type. I don't want to copy paste. How to add a dummy text? Loiparam is a dummy text. It will give the dummy text for you guys. Okay, save it. Copy. Control V. So let's assume there are the three paragraphs are there. I want a horizontal line means how to do horizontal line. So just add a HR tag. HR means horizontal line. So here the HR means horizontal line. So here HR means horizontal line. Save it. We'll go here. So my file name is index 6. See, there are the three classes are there. So I want to write a style. How to write a style? For all the paragraph, all the headers need a style. How to write? I will go here as I will write a style. First, what is the H2? For H2 tag, I need to style. H2, open close brace. The color will be, sorry, color something blue violet or a brown. Okay. Then the font family. Some these are the different types of fonts. I will give this one, and the font size will be larger, and the text should be aligned center. Save it, run it. If you go to the browser, all paragraph is applied the same class, but I don't want the same color for everyone or a same design for everyone. For that, how to do this one? So I want a color for only first and third. How to do? Yes, I will go here. I will make a dot my head class. Okay. So this is the dot is the indication of a class. Copy where I want only for a second one. Paste it class and sorry, class, control V, save it, run it. See, it is applied only first one, third one. How? Because I have defined a class, so that class is defined here. So that class properties is printing here. Okay, so H2 my header class paragraph and H2 header paragraph H2 header paragraph. Okay, so this is how it will works. Okay, so this is a header one, heading one, heading one. So heading one. Okay. So here, uh, what is the advantage? Means you have n number of headers here, but I want a specific color or specific thing means you have to use like this. Same thing I want to write for the paragraph. Paragraph open close brace. So border 2 pixel solid Salomon. Save it. Add the font family Franklin something like that, and font size medium, and text align center. Save it. We'll go to the browser. See, all paragraph is applied a same thing, but I don't want a for all paragraph. For that, how to do this one? So again, I will take a dot para class. Control S, Control C. Class para class. Class para class. Class para class. Okay, but I don't want a for the second paragraph. How it will look? Run it. See, only for a first one and third one is done. So I want to apply a different color for this one. So I will write a one more different CSS. My head CL. Open close brace. So for the class you need to give the dot. Save it. I will write a style for the same style only. I will change the color. Instead of brown, I will use a chocolate. Okay. And same paragraph class will be dot my para open close brace. Same thing I will use a blue violet. Save it, and I will change the I will add a one more background color and save it. For this one I will use class. What is the class name? My head CL is a my class name. Where I will add here. And my para, save it, write it. So this is a different color, and this is a different one. So I think color is the same thing, or else I will change the color. Where Save it, run it. We'll go here. See, this is the background color. You need to change the header color to, instead of chocolate, dark pink will do. So this is the dark pink. Save it, run it. See, so why I am defining the classes in the sense, when you go for some Zomato page, so what happened? Some here one header might be need a different color, one header might need another color. So in that situation, you need to write a CSS and you have to write along with accordingly. Okay, so this is a somewhere font is a different thing you want. So this is how it will looks. Okay, so this is called a class. Class, why we need instance? The class is a, we are going to be write a class and we are writing the set of CSS properties for that one, and which we are going to be display or add for a specific element. Okay, so this is called a class. Next is I will take here ID attribute. So this class, this is a class is right. So this class you can write thousand place. If you use another paragraph tag, another div tag, another anchor tag, another image tag, you just add this one and it will looks like this. Okay. So sir, I want to use a one more thing called, what is that one? HR uh, anchor tag. Okay. Inside a anchor tag, I will add some dummy text here. Employee param dummy text I have added. The next is, so I need to add this class. What class? My para class I will add. Copy. So save it. See here how it is there. This is for the paragraph is there. Here it is the anchor tag is there. Okay. So this is how to use a CSS. The next is the list is done. Classes is done. Then ID attribute. So the HTML ID attribute used to specify the unique ID for a HTML element. So as the name ID it will indicates, so it is going to be print the ID. The ID attribute specify the unique ID for HTML element, the value to be displayed. Okay. So if you want to call a unique ID, so instead of this one paragraph, I need to use the ID means, so just use a hash. Now it has become an ID. Where to add this one? So in the second paragraph we added, right? So here just you add a ID. So class means dot will come. Okay, so this is the my para is a dot because of class. When it comes for ID, the hash will come here. So that is the ID attribute we have defined here. So still works the same. So why is the ID need and everything? I will show you. So you no need to worry why we are using the ID here. So index7.html and the document, save it. How to use the ID? So this is a h2 hash demo. Means I used the ID demo. I want to print the output. So you know this is a JavaScript code. You don't need to worry. I want to demonstrate only the how to use the ID attribute. So document dot get element by ID of, sorry, demo dot inner HTML equals to Save it. We'll go for the browser. My project name is 6 7. Run it. So Friday, December 15, 2020, 10:45. How it is printing here only? I am not defined any code here. I did written a JavaScript code. This one. This is a JavaScript code. You don't need to worry about this one. So this will print the date. That's it. Okay. It is going to be print the correct date. But it is printing in the browser here. How it is printing? Yes. So I defined a one ID attribute. So it is going to be print the date, current date with reference to the ID. Okay. So what if I make a something called a H6, H5, save it. See here hello is there. Here it is the ID attribute is there. What I will do, I will just cut this one. Control X, Control V. Save it. Now the H2 is a nothing is there. So I will add a nothing here, save it, run it. See, Friday, December. How it is printing here? It is going to be referring by ID. That's why we need a ID attribute. So ID is a, it will refer the uniqueness of the element. Whereas a class, you can define a class to the n number of a classes. Okay. So class I have defined here and I have defined here it is printing. But ID it will be not same. Okay, if you want to see here, I will take a one more div ID demo, but it has to be printed two times. But it will not print two times. Why? Because it is yeah, here it is a it will print only once at a time. The ID attribute it is going to be printed only one time. But a class you can have a number of a time. Okay, so this is the difference between the ID. So why we need a class? So I have written a subset of a classes or a CSS properties. So those properties I want to display with the what you can say like class name. Whereas ID is a unique reference, it is going to be refer the unique ID. Okay, so there is a one more day is required to complete this one. So almost all we are going to be finish the HTML.